Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the GQ Jedi. If you're not already subscribed to me, blast the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any valuable Star Wars content. I want to jump on here and get something off my chest. I recently made a video about some Stan Solo action figures that I got. Certainly not the first batch of Stan Solo figures that I've showed you guys on this channel. I'm a huge fan of Stan Solo. I love everything that the company puts out. They're a tremendous asset to this collecting community. They make a lot of great figures that Kenner never got around to, and so I'm very grateful to Chris Smith, who is the man, the genius behind Stan Solo. The guy simply knows. He has his finger on the pulse of what collectors want. Stuff that we wish we'd gotten, and like I said, Kenner never got around to it. So Stan Solo is essentially filling in these holes in a lot of collections and a lot of displays in collections. And I realize that not everyone watching this video agrees with my statements. I know there's a few people that have commented and let me know their disdain for custom figures by Stan Solo. They don't like the fact that the company exists. They're dead set against any kind of reproductions. There are people that have commented and wanted to know if Stan Solo has a license to make these figures. They made a lot of rude and just distasteful comments. I'll just leave it at that in terms of what they think about Stan Solo being around in this toy community. This is not an exciting video for me to make. To be truthful, I'm not showing off any toys. There's nothing, jovial, happy to chatter about in this the following moments preceding my never-ending babble, which happens in every video. My point being is that I tell you guys all the time, collect what you like. Doesn't matter whether I like it. Doesn't matter whether another collector likes what you collect. It doesn't matter. What matters is what you like. And so I guess the whole purpose of this video for me to come on here and talk today is to let you guys know that I don't give a shit if you guys don't like what I collect. Whoever you may be out there that are going to watch this video, find out about it. I don't need people telling me to buy more original figures. Like, I have the entire Kenner line of figures. I've said this many times. I have the entire collection of the 3 3/4 line. I have it all. I have every single piece that was issued in the US. I don't have Palatoy toys, but if it was made from Kenner, 3 3/4 line, ships, playsets, vehicles, figures, I have them all. However, as I said in this last video, I have some displays that I wanted to complete. I wanted to put some holes. I wanted to fill those holes. So I grabbed some Stan Solo figures because I wanted to save some money. And I like these figures because they're identical to what Kenner makes as far as the originals. And then of course Stan Solo makes his actual true customs. People have a problem with the reproduction figures of these last 17 figures because they're identical. And one person particularly commented and said, "What, you shouldn't buy Stan Solo figures. You should buy, real ones because those are fake." And basically making a jab at why am I supporting a reproduction maker, essentially. I've had someone else comment, and this is on this video. This is literally on Facebook, on my page. I had a couple people comment about it, trying to tell me what I shouldn't, why I shouldn't collect certain things. And this isn't the first time that this has happened. This has happened pretty much every time I do a video about Stan Solo toys. I get some BS remarks from people. I'm a grown man. I don't need somebody else to tell me what to collect, how to collect, what I should or shouldn't buy. And I tell you guys the same thing. Do whatever you like. This is a free world. I mean, collecting is supposed to bring each and every one of us collectors joy, to collect whatever we want that makes us happy. That is the whole point of it. So I'm going to keep making these videos when I get new Stan Solo toys, or other custom toy makers for that matter. I'm going to keep making my videos. I'm going to keep collecting and buying and displaying and talking about whatever the F I feel like. And I have a edgy tone in my voice because I'm just tired of hearing people complain or, basically just smack talk and give me their 2 cents opinion that isn't worth 2 cents. I don't care what your opinion is about my collection, truthfully, whether you love it, you hate it, you're here to see unboxings, whatever brings you to this channel. I hope it's a positive experience for everyone. But if you're going to come on my channel or on my page and tell me what I should do with my collection, I just kind of tune out. I'm not going to listen. I don't care. If it's nothing positively constructive, I don't care. I'm not going to listen to it. And I'm going to tell you, where the door's at. I just don't care. I'm not here to make friends, quote unquote. I'm here to discuss the Star Wars universe in relation to these toys. And that's a big world. And it doesn't stop with Kenner. And, I hate to break it to some of you guys, but it doesn't stop with Kenner. It's Hasbro took up the reins from Kenner way back when, and they're a terrible company in my opinion. And I don't collect modern, and I'm like a broken record. I've said this many times. I don't collect modern. Just want nothing to do with it, and I don't want to support Hasbro. They're not going to get any of my money, and I don't disparage anybody for collecting Hasbro or modern. That's up to you guys. I don't care. Again, I don't care what you guys collect. I'm never going to tell you shouldn't collect modern. I'm never going to tell you don't collect retro line. I don't care what you collect. It's none of my business. So I'm just saying, don't come at me and tell me what to collect or some other collector. And there's a lot of shit talking on these Facebook forums, these groups of just man babies, man children, literally talking smack to each other about their collections and what they should or shouldn't collect. And I notice it when I make my videos. That's when it's directed at me specifically. And maybe they don't mean it in such a harsh manner. Maybe they're like, oh man, why are you collecting it? It's like, it's kind of like passive aggressive. And maybe they love my channel and they're still upset that I collect Stan Solo. Well, too bad. I'm going to do whatever I feel like. And I'm going to stick up for Stan Solo, and I'm going to sing his praises because the guy makes terrific toys. He really does. And the work speaks for itself. These figures are amazing looking. You get one in your hand, and it just brings that like child magic back. It's like I'm like a little kid again holding one of those figures. I love the stuff that I get from Stan Solo, so I'm gonna keep getting this stuff. If you guys don't like it, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm a diehard vintage Kenner collector. Absolutely. Like I said, I have it all. There's a reason why I have it all, because I want it all. I love Kenner Star Wars, guys. This channel is, built on the foundation of vintage Star Wars. So I love it. I absolutely love it. But I've welcomed into my life and in my collection custom figures. There's a lot of custom makers out there that are doing great things. Stan Solo makes a lot of awesome custom figures, stuff that we never got, but he also makes figures that we did get. And he offers them on his sites to collectors that don't want to shell out hundreds and hundreds of dollars for an original Kenner Star Wars action figure. And I chose to go that route because I already have all the originals and I wanted to fill some holes. And I do want to bring up this other point, is the fact that a lot of people that talk smack about these reproductions are upset because they think it's hurting their investment value that they hold in these figures that they've spent this money on. And it's kind of like gatekeeping. Some of you out there want to tell other collectors not to buy reproductions because you're hoping that your value that you're putting on the toys that you bought back in the 70s, 80s, whenever you bought them, the originals, the actual true Kenner, you're hoping that the value never depreciates because of this flood of reproduction figures that are out there. And I'm sorry, I don't collect these toys for their investment value. I collect them because I absolutely love collecting them. It makes me feel awesome to have these toys. It makes me I get this like giddy goosebumpy feeling, it brings me closer to being a kid and enjoying the movies. It's like when I deal with these toys, it's almost like it overtakes the experience of the movies. It goes beyond the movies. This can be a daily thing. I can't watch the Star Wars movies every day. Of course, I could watch them every day, but I just simply don't, and I can't. So these toys are like an instant, like, take me transport moment back to the movies. It's like being in the universe because of these toys. Kenner did a superb job of capturing that magic in a 3 3/4 inch figure. Everything they put out was amazing, and that's why I have it. I don't collect it for the value. And I know some of you guys out there, you're trying to, some of you guys out there buy and sell toys. You're mostly a seller. You're not so much of a collector. You buy to flip toys, and you're hoping that the prices on this Kenner figures keep going up and up so you can keep selling them for ridiculous amounts of money. And so guys like Stan Solo that are making identical figures, guys don't need to come to you because they can go to Stan Solo. And so you get really upset by this because you're not making sales anymore off of these stupidly overpriced figures, and your value that you're placing on these figures is potentially going down, so you think, because of the stuff that Stan Solo puts out. And honestly, it's a joke. Like, you guys need to get off your high horse. Stop gatekeeping in this community. Stop telling other collectors what to collect, and stop crying about your investment. You guys simply, some of you, when I say guys, I don't know how many that are out there, or I don't know how many that are even going to watch this video. I'd say most of the people on this channel probably feel like I do about this stuff. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know why everyone watches this channel. I don't. I honestly don't. I don't sit there and ponder it too hard. This is a hobby for me. I'm not what I'd call a YouTuber. I don't shell out. I'm not cranking out videos every day or multiple times a week. I make no money off this channel. This is a hobby. I make a video when I feel like it, and I talk about stuff when I feel like talking about something. And right now, I'm feel like I need to say this. Get off of the collectors' backs, those that can't handle what another man does with his money and his toys. Let it go. Grow up. Be an adult. Keep your mouth shut. You got nothing nice to say? Don't say anything at all. Don't comment on the video. Don't comment on a post in a forum talking smack about stuff that really shouldn't bother you. These are toys. Read my lips, guys. These are toys. You understand that? They are toys. Be a man. Be an adult. Stop crying about it. Stop telling other people what to collect. Stop worrying about your investment because of the threat of a custom. And I point to this cabinet because I've got a lot of the Stan Solo figures in this cabinet, because this is the cabinet that I had some display holes, like in my Jabba scene. I added a yak face and a pop-up R2. Those are Stan Solos. I have the originals in here, which I've shown you guys, but I didn't want to spend $1,000 between two figures, so I chose to get these two Stan Solo beautiful replacements instead. That's like $1,000 right there, just for those two figures. Yak face, pop-up R2. That's $1,000, maybe more. That's not a joke. That's the going market value. Roughly. I didn't want to spend that. I've already spent that. I don't want to spend it again. And a lot of collectors simply don't have a lot of money. They're don't have a lot of money to spend on toys, married, have kids, house, mortgage, or they just don't simply want to spend the money, that kind of money, on figures. So there's a lot of reasons why guys that are in this community that support Stan Solo and gobble up all the stuff that the guy makes. I mean, it's not rocket science. It makes sense. So I guess I'm just hoping that this message will hit home for some of you guys that think it's okay to tell other guys what to collect, how to collect, and they shouldn't support Stan Solo because he makes reproduction action figures. It's insanity. It's insanity. Quit gatekeeping. Quit trying to tell other people what to do, how to spend their money, and stop worrying about your collection's value. And for those of you that you buy and flip, and you're mostly a seller, not so much a collector, tough shit. Deal with it. Stan Solo's not going anywhere unless Stan Solo decides to pull his own plug. Nobody's going to do that for him. He ain't going anywhere unless he decides to get out of the game for whatever reason. So trying to control the market and trying to like shit on what another man's doing is just, it's lame at best. It's lame. I hate making these kind of videos because you can see my face. There's no joy in talking about this. It's very serious. It's not fun. You know, it's just, it's annoying. It's frustrating. It's upsetting. I just get tired of hearing people whine about this stuff. I see it, like I said, on my videos. I see it in Facebook groups. Grow up, man. Grow up. You know, like, stay off the internet. If it bothers you so much, there's an easy fix. Stay off the internet. Don't watch videos that people make about Stan Solo stuff. When you see a post online, scroll past it. Don't watch it. Don't click on it. Don't comment. Oh, you know, whatever your snarky comment's going to be. Keep it to yourself, man. If you don't like it, then move along. Move along. Move along. I mean, it's not hard. So I guess, yeah, I really don't, it's just, it's baffling to me that people take time out of their day to go and shit on another man's joy. I don't get it. I don't get it. Please stop. I know this is probably going to fall on deaf ears, and some people are probably giving me the finger right now. And, you know, I had one guy on my channel recently, because I didn't agree with something he said, he unfollowed me, and then he made some stupid comment about how he unsubscribed. I'm like, good luck. Oh, I'm going to lose a lot of sleep over it, guy. Like, I'm a free thinker. I don't, you know, I don't follow the beat of someone else's drum. I do my own thing. And if I don't agree with something, I'm going to say something. It's not you know, you need to believe and think like I do. I don't preach to try to get you guys to go along with whatever my ideals are. I don't tell you guys what to collect. I don't tell you what to do. I offer up stuff, tips, suggestions, things that I think are helpful. Try to shed light on some of these toys, some history maybe, some information that may be useful. But I certainly don't tell anybody what to do. And if you guys don't agree with me, that's totally cool. I don't care. I don't, you know, like, I'm going to sleep soundly on the pillow every night, regardless of what has been said. But I feel like this is a place for me to reach out. And so I'm making this video to share these thoughts with you guys. It's it's frustrating and it's laughable. And some people probably think, oh, I'm defending Stan Solo because I collect his stuff. Yes, I guess I am defending. I am talking about it. I'm trying to address multiple issues within the said time frame here. And I apologize if this video has already gotten too long. I try to talk fast, hopefully, and get the information out to you guys. But it's just, you know, even though I don't lose any sleep over it, I do scratch my head at this stuff. And it does get old hearing the same bitching. Stop telling me and other people what to collect. Keep your thoughts to yourself if they're not positive. Let's keep this light and fun, guys. We're adults, supposedly, you know, collecting and playing with toys. Like, it's already not a good look. I mean, don't make it worse by acting the age that you should be playing with these toys. Act your actual true age. It speaks volumes to me when I see these comments. I'm like, the mentality of some folks, I'm like, you know, you are haven't grown up, and it's pathetic, and you look like a complete douchebag. So I guess I'm just trying to tell you, be nice, be real, be cool, be chill. They're toys. That's it. There's no need to get your panties in a bunch. Shouldn't upset anyone, and, you know, feel entitled to have an opinion that you need to press on others. Nobody gives a shit what you do with your collection. Don't care what they do with theirs. And now I'm just repeating myself, so I don't know what else I can't hammer that point home any harder. It is what it is, but I'm just, please, if you guys are going to come on my videos or on my page and tell me what to do or tell me what to collect, even if it's a friendly suggestion and you're not trying to be a jerk, don't. If it's to tell me to stop collecting Stan Solo, I'm going to tell you to take a hike. I don't care. I'm going to keep doing my thing. Please do your thing. I encourage you all to do your thing. What makes you happy. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. I live for me. You live for you. Enjoy your collection. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple, guys. It really is. You know, this video is off the cuff. I don't script these things out. I apologize. There's other channels out there that do a superb job of having scripted things, and it's cohesive, and it's, you know, it's by the numbers, and they just click away, and the videos are maybe shorter. So I babble. You know, the ADD kicks in, and I start babbling too much. So I apologize. But please, guys, just chill out about this stuff. Don't come at anyone for what they do. Whether you want to collect your toys for the money value, or you want to collect them purely because you love Star Wars, it don't matter. Just do your own thing and stay out of other people's business. That's all. And like I said, Stan Solo's got a lot more stuff coming out the pipe. I'm super jazzed about the figures that he does have coming out. I know he's doing a movie accurate Greedo. I love the original Kenner Greedo, but I've seen images of this new one, and it's pretty sweet. He's got a removable, I just hope you're sitting down for this, guys. He's got a removable helmet Darth Vader. I know Hasbro rocked one in the mid, about 98, 99. I think they came out with one. I forgot the year. I bought it back when I collected Modern. It's pretty cool. Now we're getting a vintage one, and it's looking pretty killer from what I've seen of the pre-production images. And of course, the Rebel Fleet Trooper is also coming out soon. Like, actually going to be shipping out to customers. So I'm super jazzed to get that one as well. And of course, there's a Dagobah Luke on the horizon. A Dagobah Luke, guys. Like, finally, that's amazing. And you know, and so on and so forth. There's going to be more figures. Like, Stan Solo is literally just cranking out home run after home run, and I'm excited to get these figures. I'm excited to share them with you guys. Anyone that's interested, you know, I'm going to make these videos. I'm going to keep making them. I'm going to keep showing off the Stan Solo stuff because I dig it. I absolutely dig it. And I know a lot of you on here do as well. And if you don't dig Stan Solo for whatever reason, keep it to yourself. Don't tell me. And please don't whine about why stuff goes out of sale or it's not in stock anymore. You have issues or questions about Stan Solo? Ask Stan Solo. Go on the website. Go on the Facebook page where he's very transparent about everything that he does. He's very good about making almost daily updates of progress with figures, progress with shipping, problems, what may arise with, you know, anything. He's very transparent. He's very good about keeping in touch with the customers. So if you have a question, that would be the place to go. Don't direct it at me. I don't speak for Stan Solo. And I know some of you on here have commented and asked me, like, I make these decisions, or why doesn't he do this? Ask him. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I don't work for Stan Solo. If I somehow could, I would, because I love the stuff that he makes. But I have first off, he's in the UK, and I'm here in sunny Los Angeles. So it is what it is. Like, geographically, you know, it just is what it is, guys. I'm just a collector. I don't work for him, but it would be a blast to make toys, and maybe one day I'll get involved with somebody's you know, factory and maybe make some toys. I'm kidding. I doubt that I'll ever go that far. I'd rather leave it to the experts and enjoy getting the figures than stressing out about making these figures. And that's the other thing. It's a lot of stress to put out these toys. That's another reason why I truly appreciate Stan Solo, because it's an undertaking. It's months and months and months of planning, designing, going back and forth with the factories about, you know, you know, these molds, the tests, you know, this is the figure, paint apps, another stressful thing. Like it's, you know, they are products. So, you know, you want to have that quality control, and Stan Solo excels at the quality control. That's why they're so damn good. And that's why I keep buying them. So yeah, I mean, I leave that to, you know, I jokingly say I'd work for, I jokingly say that I don't want the stress of that, but so I support Stan Solo and I support other custom toy makers because I know it's a lot of effort however you make these figures. And thank you guys, keep making these awesome figures. Whether you're making them at home, you make them in your garage, you've got a factory making them, however you're doing it, keep doing it. I implore and, you know, support all of you guys to keep doing your thing. It's a beautiful thing to be in this community and see what you guys are cranking out, whether you are a factory-based figure maker like Stan Solo, or you do, you know, 3D printing, or you're doing it boil and pop head swaps in your garage. However you do it, keep doing it. It's a lot of fun. I love seeing what you guys are doing. I support all of you guys, and just have fun with this, guys. Have fun. That's why I have this channel, because I want to have fun. Do apologize that this video is kind of Debbie Downerish attitude, but I feel like I had to jump on here and say this again because I've seen enough of it. And going forward, you know, I just want you guys to know how I feel about it, so there's hopefully can just alleviate any of this excess chatter on this channel or on my Facebook page about what you guys think. If you don't like something I do or I show off, promote, etc., keep it to yourself. I don't care. Like, I'm gonna do me, guys. I'm gonna do me. So that's pretty much it. I don't know what else. I'm gonna take up any more of your time. I've talked too much, as I always do. And as always, I do appreciate you guys for you know, following me and staying around and listen to me babble and wax on about Star Wars toys. I do sincerely appreciate you. I know most of you, you know, you're a big kid at heart like me, and that's why we do what we do with this stuff. So thank you for allowing me to share my love of Star Wars with you guys, and I appreciate you for listening. And as always, you know, I hope you somehow enjoyed this video, found it informative in one capacity or another. And if you did enjoy this video, please give the old like button a thumbs up to support the channel. And if you've not already done so, blast that subscribe button and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any valuable Star Wars content. And remember, collect or collect not, there is no try.